There's something powerful about silence. People don't get it. Silence is often louder than any word you could speak. They think they can control you with their actions, with their words. But the moment you stop reacting, the game changes. You ever notice how when you stop responding, they get desperate? They try to pull you back in, but all they're doing is revealing their true colors. You ever watch someone squirm when you no longer care? They can't handle it. They need your attention. They need to be in your orbit. But the moment you step out of it, they panic. It's funny how silence exposes people for who they really are. The fake smiles, the sweet words, they fall apart when you stop giving them what they want. They don't know what to do when you stop playing the game. You ever feel like you've been a fool for believing in people? You kept hoping that their actions didn't match their words. You gave them chance after chance. You wanted to believe they were different, that they really cared. But deep down you always knew. You saw the signs, didn't you? The way they used you when it suited them. The way their loyalty was only ever a transaction. And still, you kept showing up, giving them pieces of yourself. But here's the hardest part. The truth. Once you see someone for who they are, there's no going back. You can never unsee it. And when you realize they've been using you the whole time, it stings. But that's not the real pain. The real pain comes from the fact that you let it happen. You kept hoping for a change that was never going to come. So what do when you finally wake up to the truth? You stop reacting, you stop caring, you stop explaining yourself. You realize that silence is the loudest message you can send. And the more you stay silent, the more they unravel. You'll watch them crumble as they desperately try to pull you back in. But by then, you won't even care. You'll be walking away with your head held high, untouched, unbothered. People don't get it, do they? They think that if they keep pushing, you'll bend. That if they keep playing their mind games, you'll crack. But when you stop reacting, they start questioning themselves. They don't understand why they can't get a rise out of you anymore. It's like a mirror, and they're staring at their own reflection for the first time. But here's the kicker. Once they expose themselves, they can't take it back. They'll lie, manipulate, twist the truth, and play the victim. They'll try to turn the tables, but all they're doing is showing everyone what they really are. The more they talk, the more they expose their own flaws. You don't need to fight back. You don't need to prove anything. You just need to sit back and let them burn themselves out. You see, silence isn't weakness, it's power, it's control. It's the one thing people like that can't stand. They thrive on drama, on chaos. But when you don't give them that, when you refuse to engage, they lose their grip. They don't know how to function without the control they once had over you. It's easy to get caught up in wanting closure, isn't it? You want them to realize what they've done, to apologize, to see the pain they caused. But the truth is, they don't care. They never did. Closure isn't something they can give you. It's something you give yourself by walking away. The hardest part isn't the betrayal. It's the realization that they never had your best interest at heart. They didn't care about your loyalty, your kindness, your love. You were just a tool to them, a stepping stone they used until they had no more use for you. But when you stop allowing them in, that's when you start winning. It's funny though, when you stop caring, they suddenly start realizing what they've lost. But by then it's too late. You've moved on. You've healed. You've found peace in your silence, in your detachment. And the best part? They're still stuck in their lies, in their manipulation, in the chaos they created. They thought they had you, didn't they? They thought they could manipulate you, control you, use you. But when you stop playing the game, they lose. They lose because you've taken away their power. And when you take away their power, they have nothing left. Now, when you think about them, you won't feel hurt. You won't feel the need to seek revenge. You'll just feel free. Free from their games, free from their lies, free from their control. And that, my friend, is the ultimate victory. Because the moment you stop reacting, the moment you stop chasing them, you realize that you were always in control. You just didn't know it yet. So let them talk, let them lie, let them spread their poison. It won't matter. The truth has a way of coming to light, no matter how hard they try to bury it. And when it does, it will be clear to everyone what they've done. And you'll be walking away, unaffected, untouched, because you finally understand. Silence is your weapon, and with it, you've already won. Time will reveal everything. The masks they've worn, the lies they've told, it will all unravel. And when it does, you'll be too far ahead, too far gone to even care. You'll have moved on to better things, better people, and you won't waste another second on those who never deserved you. So, let them have their drama, let them live their lies, because the truth will always find its way to the surface, and when it does, they won't be able to hide from it. And you'll be thriving, free and untouchable. That's how you win. Not with anger, not with revenge, not with confrontation, but with silence. Because in the end, silence always speaks the loudest.